I'm Megan O'Leary, and here's what you need to know in your UFC Minute. This weekend, we have a stacked card with tons of solid fights, with a main event you won't want to miss. When this fighter first began competing, the goal was always the same for the talented mixed martial artist: to win a world championship. The star gets his long-awaited crack at the UFC Featherweight crown, in a fight that has fans around the world buzzing. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
All right, coming up next, our matchup for the UFC Featherweight title. Well, what a feel-good story for this young featherweight. He has worked so hard to set up this championship opportunity. He puts it all on the line here tonight. The long win streak, all the dues paid, all the hard work. The hay is in the barn. Now he is 25 minutes or fewer away from being belted with the UFC featherweight gold. First UFC title fight. We'll see if he can make the most of it.
This is his first world championship fight, a tremendous moment in his career. This is what he has been working for his entire UFC career, and there is an amazing amount of pressure on him at this moment.
Well, how about the pop as the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC featherweight champion works his way to the octagon here tonight. Yet another title defense is what's in front of him. He is healthy. He is ready to prove that all the featherweights below him are just that, below him for a reason. He believes he is the champion for a reason. He believes he should be mentioned with the all-time greats. And that is what is at stake for him here tonight. Another title defense, another chance to prove that he is one of the greatest 145-pound fighters this octagon has ever hosted.
The champion is in focus. He is in his prime. He's making his way towards the cage. His training for this camp has been absolutely spectacular. He believes he has a solid game plan, and his mentality coming into this fight is clear and focused.
Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out United Center in Chicago, Illinois. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 15 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, presenting the challenger, the warrior. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer, holding a professional record of 32 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Jose Aldo Jr.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. It doesn't get much bigger than this. 5 rounds if needed for the UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. All right, so here we go with round 1 of a possible 5. This fight to determine the UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, the #1 contender, as many of you know, taking part in his first UFC title fight. Long winning streak to get to this point, and he has no visions of throwing it all away. He believes he will walk out tonight as the new UFC Featherweight Champion of the world.
These guys are going at it here right away, trading blows.
Joe, your thoughts on what we might see here early?
Jose Aldo's knee strikes are amongst the best in the business, and that could play a big factor in this fight. When you look at the way these two fighters line up, look for Jose Aldo to utilize the knee strike. It's one of his best weapons.
Connects there with the punch. Aldo gets in the clinch. Goes to the body there.
Didn't quite connect. And a nice kick.
Damaging strike there.
And he's checking every single one of those.
He's got it going tonight. Beautiful combination of strikes there by Aldo. Lands a punch there, Joe. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. All right. Oh! River kick!
Hurt him with that right. He is getting off some huge punches here.
Back to the feet. Going orthodox now. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Oh!
Beautiful hook. Big straight punch. Missed the mark.
Oh! He's got him hurt here.
The champ is in big trouble. He's in deep danger right now. Who saw this coming?
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Now goes in and secures the takedown.
He does have full guard here, which is still dangerous.
Aldo gets caught with that punch.
He lands a big shot from the bottom.
45 seconds remain in the round.
That's a big shot right there. Excellent posture here.
And he eats a right hand there. 15 seconds to go. Second round, straight ahead. So he heads back to the stool after a dominant round. Great round there from Aldo.
Yeah, that knockdown should have won him the round. It was a big moment in the fight. Let's look at that again. And let's check it out from a different angle.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway.
Now starting off this round, he might still be hurt. He's going to want to look to be defensive and move and avoid getting hit and try to recover. Another shot, he's in trouble.
All right, so good to see this guy back in the octagon, but you may not recognize his cornerman. Why? He has switched his gym in advance of this one. Striking is still his primary focus. Certainly has worked on the takedown defense, but ultimately, it's no secret to the MMA masses. He wants to keep this fight standing. All of that said, he felt like it was important at this stage of his career to get different voices in his ear, different guys breaking down film. Let's see if it pays dividends here tonight. And he lands a nice kick. Well, he...
Oh! He's hurt! Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt bad.
Oh, an obvious limp there. His leg hurting for certain.
Jose Aldo with some serious body shots.
Try to establish that jab.
Jose.
Oh!
Back to his feet again. Amazing.
Well, Joey seems to have his opponent's timing down. He has landed some good shots, but nothing really...
He tagged him. He's in big, big, big trouble. Tremendous hook, landed flush for the victory.
Yeah, Joe, I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout, and that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big, big win for him here tonight.
Let's take a look at that again. Watch this again here. Boom, right on the button.
So there is the UFC featherweight champion getting it done with style points tonight by way of knockout. Very impressive championship performance here tonight. All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 53 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, the Warrior.
Well, he's been talking about those two words throughout fight week, and new UFC champion. He completes the mission here tonight, and you can see the emotion spilling over. Absolutely incredible what this fighter was able to accomplish, and it is going to take a special performance to dethrone the new UFC champion of the world.
With a love for the underdog.
Hey everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and it's time for your UFC Minute. The MMA world is buzzing about that incredible performance this past weekend in the main event. It was a night to remember for the mixed martial artist whose story has captured the imagination of fans around the globe, as he fought the fight of his life when it mattered the most. When the dust settled, Bruce Buffer said, and knew. And he was crowned UFC Featherweight Champion of the World thanks to a memorable performance. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.